Hi, Summit County. It's Adrienne here with Summit County Government. Thanks for joining us for County Connections today. And also, thanks to my guest, Simon Corson, Senior Planner from the Planning Department, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. So first of all, tell us, what does the Planning Department do?
The Planning Department reviews building permits, development applications, and we work on long-range projects like the one we're here to talk about today, the Blueprint Summit Comprehensive Plan.
Okay, again, what is a comprehensive plan?
So the comprehensive plan is a long-range guiding document on policy and land use decisions. So this Blueprint Summit process is the process we're undergoing and have been for the last year or so to replace our 2009 plan. And this will be our new guiding document for land use policy.
And what does it take to go through a process to develop such a wide-ranging document like this one?
Well, it takes community engagement. We've had many focus groups, we've had many open houses, we've done intercept events where we know folks are going to be, like the First Fridays in Silverthorne, just for example. We've also done stakeholder interviews. We've had department heads engaged in conversations to understand where we need to focus in our next 10 years.
And what kind of topics does a plan like this cover?
So this plan will cover sort of the full range of land use policy, if that makes sense. So we'll have housing, we'll have transportation, we'll have recreational trails, economy, tourism, the environment. These would be the breadth of the plan's topic areas.
So comprehensive is not just good branding, it is the very honest truth for what this document does. So how long do you expect a document like this to be in use for in our community?
So this plan is about a decade. So we started our 2009 plan, which this replaces, and then this plan will last approximately 10 to 15 years.
And then what does the end result of this look like?
So this document will be used by your elected officials and your appointed officials to make land use decisions. So earlier I mentioned how the Planning Department, we review and give guidance to our advisory boards, our planning commissions, and the Board of County Commissioners on these land use applications. So those boards will use this document to guide them in making those important decisions.
And so today, as we talk, it's December 2024. Where are we at right now in this process?
So thanks to the public engagement, and thank you for all of you who have contributed to this project, but it's not too late to get your voice heard. Our plan is now in its draft form and available online at blueprintsummitcounty.com, and it can be viewed through January 10th. And we really hope that you log on and contribute with your comments. We also have a Tag the Map exercise available online as well.
Tell me more about this Tag the Map exercise.
So, we understand that we want to get input from a diversity of stakeholders. We also want to be sure we're getting not only a diversity of folks, but also a sort of a geographical diversity of opinions, right? So on the Tag the Map exercise, you can tell us what's happening in your neighborhood, what's happening on your street.
Very cool.
And that can make sure that we're holistically hearing from everyone so we can understand how we can best support our community and how we can best create a plan that is representative for all of our community members.
Yeah, I love, as I've been kind of following this process, what I love about it is the geographical breadth, how you've given, equal weight to folks' opinions and are really kind of bringing those things on board, the stuff that our community cares about. What is yours and the Planning Department's hope for this document?
Well, my hope always is that this is a plan that people use all the time, a plan that folks carry around in their briefcase and helps inform their conversations with stakeholders. And, this plan is going to be clear and succinct, and it's going to lay out a bold vision for our future land use policy. So what I know is that this plan will be used by our elected and appointed officials when they're making those important land use decisions.
And Simon, just one question for you. Has there been anything interesting or different that you've learned about this process or folks' opinions, anything that kind of stood out to you so far?
Well, I think what happens in Summit County in particular is we have our first conversations about how we love to ski, how we love to hike. But it's been important to get a bit beyond that and have some more conversations about environmental protection and housing and economy and tourism. So it's been really interesting for me to have such broad conversations with the public and our stakeholders, but then get into the specifics with area experts through our focus groups and stakeholder interviews as this process has gone on.
Awesome. Simon, thank you so much for being here. Once again, can you tell people where they can participate and through when?
So blueprintsummitcounty.com through January 10th, you can review our draft plan and keep a lookout for open houses and other ways to engage with the plan as we move forward. And I also just want to say the planning department is always available to talk to you about this plan. You can give our office a call and we'd be happy to discuss any of the salient issues of this plan with you.
Awesome, Simon, thank you. If you're looking for more information on how to contact the planning department, you can go to summitcountyco.gov. Thanks for joining us for County Connections today. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.